Tonight I'd like to talk to you about immunizing your children. As a parent, keeping your child safe is one of your top priorities. We secure them in car seats, we give them proper nutrition, and we make sure they are as comfortable as possible. One of the first decisions you will make as a parent is the choice to immunize your child. Some of the information about immunizations can be very misleading, but they're not backed up by research. Even though there has been negative attention in the media regarding immunizations, I would like to share with you the reasons why immunizing is still a reliable way to keep your children safe from diseases. What is it that immunizations do? I went to kidshealth.org and I found a very nice description. Immunizations help fight illnesses. Each vaccine contains a dead or weakened cell or germ of a specific disease. When the vaccine is given to you, your body makes antibodies that recognize the germs. And if you're ever subjected to a live form of the disease, you already have antibodies in place that fight them immediately, and this makes us immune to the diseases we're immunized against. Some of the risks associated with immunizing your children are redness and swelling in the area of the shot, as well as maybe a fever and some soreness. In very rare cases, children have suffered seizures or severe allergic reactions. One way to prevent these would be to give your doctor the information on allergies that your children may have, and the doctor can use that to make sure that your immunizations are safe. The research that they do continues to make sure that vaccines are safe. Some research have proved false accusations, or proved that some accusations against immunizations are definitely false, such as the link from autism to immunizations. All the studies performed have found absolutely no link between immunizations and the autism disorder. All major health associations, such as the National Institute of Health, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and World Health Organization, have all rejected any idea that immunizations cause autism. One of the reasons that people have linked immunizations to autism is because of the use of thimerosal. I looked it up on the www.fda.gov, and I found that this is a preservative used in vaccines to keep bacteria from growing, especially in multi-dose vials of a vaccine. Unfortunately, it does contain some mercury. Even though mercury is not linked to autism, it still isn't the best thing for our bodies. Beginning in 1999, all mercury was reduced to a small amount or removed completely from all vaccinations. Very few vaccinations actually ever contain mercury. When I was looking up on the website about the FDA website, I couldn't find but a couple that even contained it at all. One of them was influenza, which is not necessarily a required vaccine. Some parents feel it is not necessary to immunize when diseases seem so rare. However, that is not the case in today's world. Nowadays, we can travel from place to place quite easily, and there are some parts of the world where these diseases are not exactly rare. You can unknowingly bring back a disease such as measles. This child is suffering from measles. It does not look very comfortable, very needless with an immunization. Another disease that's made a comeback due to children not being immunized is whooping cough. This poor little guy has burst all the blood vessels in his eyes and around his eyes from coughing so hard. Things such as pertussis or whooping cough, they need booster shots. So as you become an adult, you need to continue to get your shots because, well, whooping cough It doesn't really affect an adult or an older child, but it is very deadly to an infant. Another thing that requires booster shots is tetanus. A tetanus vaccine, a child with tetanus would become rigid, as in this picture. It's completely unnecessary if a child is vaccinated. Immunizations have helped phase out diseases. In 1977, we no longer needed to immunize our children against smallpox. The disease had been eradicated from the whole world. And research shows that polio will soon not be needed as well. There are some rules to follow when immunizing. You must stay on your schedule. The doctor and researchers have done studies to make sure that you give your child a vaccine as soon as possible. And it works very well. And keep up with your booster shots for pertussis and tetanus. The possibility of catching a disease may be small, but it's because we have immunizations to protect us. Immunizations are a great way to keep your child healthy and free from diseases. If you follow the correct schedule for immunizing, as well as keeping up on your own boosters, we can all eliminate the threat of disease in our children. This is the best way to keep our children safe for years to come. Thank you.